Hello there, nice to see you again, it's been too long. Some of you may have seen the video I did about going up Jewellery and teamwork. This is slightly different, but you'll still gather that I have a love of going up hills and mountains. There are two mountains, two Munros together in Scotland, Tomahonic and Torcreach. They are normally linked together as two to do together as a walk. They're both in excess of 3,000 feet, so they're substantial. And I had a plan to at least go up one of them. And I hadn't the time to do two, so I had to work out what I was going to do, how I was going to plan it, and what was going to work. So I did. I spoke to friends, I got advice, and people were saying, go up Tomahonic because there's a path, there's a route, you can get up and you can get down quite straightforwardly. But this was going to be the longer walk. And for the time I had available to get up it and get back down it, probably wasn't going to work. So my only chance was Torcreach. So I headed to Torcreach in the knowledge that I would have to find a path. Now, a lot of people go up Munros, and this is no other. And I was lucky. For part of the route, I could find a vague path. Nothing firm, nothing precise, that took me part way up. And then there's a large expanse of rock that you just walk, you walk across, you walk up, and it's really, really good. And you get to the top and the views are spectacular. But the thing that I want to get across is there was a vague path for part of it, but not a defined path for all of it. And on the way down, I took another route that there literally was no path, so I was creating the path that I needed as I went down. And that was a really interesting experience because you saw things you didn't otherwise see. You had a route that no one had actually taken before. Of course, there were things to overcome and challenges to meet, but that all came together. So it was really interesting to go and find a route, find a path, some of it a little bit trodden before, most of it not. And it made me realise that most of us follow the path of others for an awful lot of the time. So what I want to ask today is, how many times do you actually find your own path? How many times do you take that route less travelled to get to where you want to go? And how many times do you actually make your own path? Nice to see you. Bye-bye.